guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Anna and I'm a little bit spooky, and today we were just gonna drink some coffee because it's the first cup I've had in a week and just spend some time together, hang out, talk about how my give me the garbage diet bit me in the ass. So bad. Well, bit me in the gallbladder rather. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that and being very sick for almost 2 weeks and probably having surgery soon and learning how to do some new things and some cool stuff in there as well, not just all meh. I'm pretty proud of myself for overcoming a little fear, and we're going to talk about that as well as play with the Carli Bybel palette with ABH. I haven't yet to actually play with it on camera, so it'll be the first time doing that, and this is the look we created. Spoiler alert, it's just a little soft, nice daytime work look to me, because me and my friend decided we're not going to dress like bums to go work anymore. We're gonna actually try to dress nice and feel good about ourselves, because we've just been slumming it in PJs and no makeup and just we're just gonna get threads all over us and fabric, who cares. No. And both of us were thinking it independently, I want to start dressing up for work. I was just thinking, I want to start using my damn spring capsule wardrobe that I made. I know I'm not going out and doing anything fun, but at least I can wear that to work and feel nice. Anyway, we're going to chat a little bit, have some coffee, do some makeup, and I'm going to show you step by step how I got this look, as well as update you on what's going on in life. Go ahead, like and subscribe and comment down below. Let me know what you're up to this week, how you doing, what is up. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into this chit chat, makeup, coffee, action. Good morning. Okay, we got our coffee. This is the first cup of coffee I've had in a week. Don't ask. Well, I'll tell you about it later. Just straight black coffee today. And we're gonna play with the Carli Bybel palette, because I haven't actually played with it on camera, and I've had it for a little while now. Well, let's dig into it. I mean, it's basically brand new. I think I've dipped into 2 shades. So let's do something with it today. I'm gonna do something cool toned. We're just gonna jump in, play, see what happens. Getting ready for work. And me and my friend decided we want to start getting a little dressed up for work. And not coming to work like bums like we've been doing all week, or the last month. I'm taking the shade Bare, just under the brow bone. I have already primed my eyes. I used my usual products, and I already have my brows on. First time I'm sitting down to film in over a week. I got incredibly sick last week. Yay! So that was so fun. Sick. Today's the first day I've eaten a full meal, or no, last night was the first time in a week that I've had a real meal. I ate a Subway sandwich, a little 6-inch with just turkey and ham and a little bit of spinach. That was it. I'm on an incredibly bland diet, but that was the first time I could eat a significant amount of food and not get sick in a week. A little more flavor than what I've been eating, because I've been on a mashed potato rice diet. My gallbladder flared up, and I had past a gallstone apparently. It had clogged stuff up, and it was really bad, really bad. And apparently I passed the gallstone, because I went to the doctor and everything. Things were looking good. I just have a lot more gallstones, so the gallbladder has to go. Looking forward to that. Got an appointment with a surgeon next week. Yay. They just lifted the restriction on surgeries that aren't dire surgeries last Wednesday. It's a couple days ago, and they called me that day to schedule an appointment, and I was like, this was good timing, because I had just got the referral. Okay, I'm gonna take Bybel on a fluffy brush here, knock off the excess. I'm just gonna run this to the transition, and I'm gonna keep on talking. Got really sick Thursday. I had some indigestion feeling since Easter, just a little sensitivity. Then I thought it was just kind of indigestion, heartburn. Kept getting a little worse when I would eat. This is my first rodeo, by the way, with my gallbladder. So I kind of started to have a feeling what was going on. It's pinpointing the pain to the upper right quadrants of the abdomen, and it's oh shit, I know what this is. And it's usually hurts pretty bad when I've had a flare-up, but it's not been like this. This was a new level of pain to where I fainted. I cried, I fainted, I threw up. I felt a lot better after I threw up. So I actually ended up throwing up twice, being sick with it. Could not eat anything. And slowly I've been trying to reincorporate foods here and there and just seeing what I can eat. I can eat tuna fish, plain, and crackers. I can eat graham crackers. I've had nothing but water since. No sodas. It's my first cup of coffee, and I've just been eating rice, mashed potatoes, very small portions. And I was starving yesterday and I haven't had any pain this week except for like a teensy bit Monday and no nausea or anything. So I was like, okay, I think we can maybe try to eat a little more. So I've been steadily increasing to like a normal meal throughout the week, and I could eat a whole 6-inch flatbread last night from Subway because it's something that's kind of bland. I was like, oh, thank God, I'm not hungry anymore. Because it sucks because you're nauseous when this is going on, like when you're having flare up. You're in pain. When you're not in pain, you're nauseous and you're starving. And so, and you know if you eat, you're gonna hurt. And you're gonna have to just deal with it because pain meds isn't really gonna do anything for it. They prescribed me tramadol, which did absolutely nothing, and some Zofran. I went to the urgent care last Sunday because I was like, okay, this is getting bad. This is surpassing my normal flare up that I know what it is and kind of get over it. Yeah, they sent me to the ER to do a ultrasound just to look at everything, run some tests just to check blood work and all that, check pancreas, liver, everything. And yeah, the ultrasound showed that I had a shit ton of gallstones. So the doctor at urgent care is like, yeah, we need to get this gallbladder out. He said, this isn't your first flare up and it needs to go because this one was really, really bad and it could cause other health issues at this point. So, okay. So I don't think I've ever been that sick or in that much pain. It was on a level with a kidney stone. I've had a kidney stone. Like pain wise, it was up there with that. Only it's just higher up in your body and like hurts up to your shoulders, your neck, everything, like just everything hurts at that point. It's just waves of pain. I'm just slowly building up Bybel. But anyway, feeling a hell of a lot better this week. Yesterday, I was fully like 100%. Previously, I was having just maybe a little bloating after I'd eat or something. You know, as time goes, getting a little better. And then hopefully we'll be getting the gallbladder out in a couple weeks or so. I'm not sure. And it won't be a problem anymore. First time ever having surgery. I'm not thrilled about it. A little nervous to say the least. I have stress rash. My feet and my hands broke out in stress rashes. So yeah, that happened also. I finally had to take a Benadryl and that took care of it. But I was itching so bad I couldn't sleep. I couldn't be still. It was rough. So I've not had a great last weekend or week really. So it's finally starting to turn around and feel a little better. Not only was like this going on, but it made my panic and anxiety just go triggered. I don't do well with medical stuff. Lots of just panic attacks and like feeling like your blood's running cold, that feeling. Just waves of fear and then rash from that. So yeah, but that cleared. I took a Benadryl and it kind of cleared it up and I'm a lot calmer now. But I've been going to work every day this week. Well, except for I think Tuesday. Tuesday we had the day off and me and my friend just went and ran movies and watched movies all day instead of working. We watched Dr. Sleep, Bombshell, Doolittle. We just had a nice little day. Yesterday I did the thing that I said I was not gonna do. I said I'm not gonna learn to sew. I don't want to use the sewing machine. Guess who knows how to use a sewing machine now? And it's pretty good at it. This girl. I don't know why I was so adamant about not wanting to use a sewing machine. I just didn't want to learn to sew. Because, like I said, I'm afraid I'm going to sew my fingers. Alright, I'm taking a little bit of a smaller brush here. Alright, this is the Morphe 433. And I think I'm just going to go into Boie. B-O-I-E. Back off excess again and kind of focus on the outer part. I learned to sew a straight line and how to curve around to make the masks. That way we can kind of get more done. And the orders have slowed up just a little. We still have a lot of, you know, orders and stuff to fulfill. And I put in a whole system of keeping track of all that stuff that we didn't have before. Because usually, you know, there was only like a handful of orders and like we weren't even needed to do those things. So like I only handled social media before. And now I'm doing customer service, like kind of admin stuff and making stuff. I create spreadsheets to keep track of everyone's orders, the status of their orders, and you know, whether they're completed, paid for, all that. So that was a fun little project, keep me busy. I did that remotely because I took off a couple days because I was sick. So I did that at home, just do it and keep track of inventory and stock and all that. Yeah, that's working out pretty good. And for when I'm out for my surgery and stuff, I made everything on Google Sheets and Google Docs. So they will have access to it and can update it and keep track. And I can, you know, still take orders remotely and all that. We thought we were going to have a nice quiet day yesterday. Caught up on all the orders, nothing's going on. Lunchtime hit. 3 like huge orders coming at the same time, like physically into the shop, not just online order. So I had to like actually talk to people in person and decipher what they want. And yeah, so I made them like, okay, check over your order list I just made, make sure it's correct. Because no matter how many ready-made masks you got, people are still going to want you to make one for them. That's, well, do you have this? Can we get this specifically? You know, it's like we have probably 50 ready-made masks just on display, you know. We'll have like one of each on display, but the rest are in a box that you can choose. It's like one of almost everything that we have, but there'll be that one pattern that we don't have one made up. That's the one somebody's going to want, or something very specific, you know. Like if you have it with elastic bands, they're going to want it with ties, kind of thing. Admittedly, I have a hard time like telling the customer no about stuff. They were having a hard time finding one for that he would like. He's very picky. Boy, was he. He wanted just Spider-Man. Like we have a ton of material, but we were, you know, running low on it because I was like, well, let me look. I had this one pattern that was like huge that you really couldn't make a mask out of. We were just using it as scrap fabric basically, and it was a ton of it. I was like, well, so I took the pattern, I was like, we can get Spider-Man's face off of this and put it on a mask. So I had to like kind of cut the fabric weird to be able to get to it, but it worked out. But see, like something like that, I'm like going out of the way, doing something I didn't have to do. It could be like, nope, we ain't got Spider-Man. Like, well, we could do this. But at the same time, like, demanding customers. I set myself up for it because I want to help and try to make them happy and do, you know, make everybody's experience good with the company. But it looks like all our festivals and pop-up shops will probably be canceled for the rest of the year because of all this. Louisiana's like, no festivals. We're done for the year. I guess we learned our lesson from Mardi Gras. About viral infections. So that kind of sucks though, because we had a lot of pop-up shops booked. A lot. And we're getting our own shirts made with our logo on it. Uniforms. Like, wow. We're getting fancy. Okay, I'm just still taking that brown shade Bowie. Just kind of winging it out here. Like I want to do a cool tone look that's not so over the top. But I want to do a little glam today. I'm feeling like some damn glam. Damn glam. I'm tired of feeling bummy. Now for the lid, I think I'm going to take Libra like here and kind of here, and then just in the center, we'll pop a little bit of Jode? I guess it's Jode. I don't fucking know. The names of this palette are kind of odd. I don't know anything about Carli Bybel. Really, I mean, I've heard of her. I think I've watched a couple of her videos. It's like, nah, she's not my kind of gal. You know, different personalities. Not somebody I gravitate towards. She's a beautiful girl though. I've just never really been that into her. But the palette was like half off at Sephora, and I'm like, it is really pretty in person. Like online, I didn't think anything of this palette. Like didn't give a shit about it. And then I saw it when we went to Lafayette, and I went in the standalone Sephora, and I was like, and they're touching all the Charlotte Tilbury and the bougie stuff, the Natasha Denonas, and they had the Carli Bybel palette there half off. And I went and I swatched it, and I was like, damn, that's actually a really pretty palette in person. It just does not translate on camera. I ended up ordering it a little bit later, and here we are. I really like the shade Stev. That's beautiful, and with My Angels, it's really pretty. Of course, OA is lovely. Is that like the show, OA? But yeah, I think this is a beautiful palette. It's a slightly different kind of color story. It's got some cool tones, you got some warm tones. It's a little softer, you know, it doesn't have a lot of depth in there. That's okay. Like, I think I could probably get that a little darker, but nah. All right, let's take Libra. I'm trying it on dry brush first. Oh, like that. I think we're gonna end up going back to Dollar Tree today though before work and picking up some more bins. We've been organizing stuff at the office, or at the shop rather, just for our own sanity. Just so we can find stuff that we need when we need it. Like, you know, one for completed orders, one for this, that, scraps. Just these little dollar baskets that are, you know, yay big. They've come in so handy. And especially just for like transporting stuff back and forth between our little station. But I think we're gonna get some of the larger, like, they're almost like laundry baskets, but they're a little bit smaller. And we're gonna use that to store the fabric because we're having trouble organizing the fabric. Like it just looks like a mess constantly, no matter how many times a day we organize it. So we got a lot of fabric. It goes everywhere. It looks like a hurricane hit it. Anytime me or my boss go near it, it's like an explosion happens because we're both rummaging. Okay, now let's take Jode. I like that Libra color. That's pretty. We're gonna pop this in the center. Oh, that's nice. It's like a kind of bluey silver. I don't hate that at all. That's pretty. I think adding the Bible shade kind of brought a little bit of a warmth there because it's what, like a rosy mauve, a warm mauve. I'm wearing a grayish shirt today. Yeah, I think Monday I was still pretty under the weather, but I went into work anyway just because I had to get orders together. I'm one of those people that like, I gotta either can't give up control. I gotta see what's going on, what's happening. I'm gonna take a little more Bowie right here, stippling that. No, I just needed to do a little admin work. Nothing strenuous. I think I did a little bit of ironing, and I didn't even wear like my tennis shoes today. I just wore my fuzzy slides and sweatpants, like no makeup whatsoever. Like I still looked like I didn't feel good, and I didn't. I thought I did, and I was like, oh, maybe I don't. And the next day was better, then better, then better. This is Friday, and I'm like, so yeah, it's taking me basically a week to get back like 100% feeling. Well, no, basically 2 weeks. It started Easter, and that was 2 weeks ago. And it's just progressed, got worse, got better, and here we are. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to having my gallbladder out. I know it's not a big deal of a surgery, pretty straightforward, you know, laparoscopic and all that. I think you go home like the same day. It's just keep reminding myself, you know how much you like anesthesia? Get to take another anesthesia nap. Because boy, do I love that. I really do. Like that's like the highlight of like dental surgery or minor things is to get some of that anesthesia and you just take a nice nap. That's the only thing I'm looking forward to. I'm not looking forward to the healing process. You know, I think I'll be up and about in like a week or so. Probably go back to work the next week. Especially if I'm just doing admin. I mean, I'm literally just sitting on a stool looking at my tablet and taking orders. Man, it's easy peasy stuff. Like even sewing's easy or something like that, or ironing. I got myself pretty good with the iron, speaking of yesterday. I don't know if you can see that. Right, yeah, there she is. It blistered up. Good one. I was cutting strips of fabric to cut patterns out of, and I was going along and I did that and I just hit the iron and sizzled the side of my hand. Like that was a good one. I ironed my finger the other day, and I've cut myself a lot with the rotary cutter. I don't fuck with that rotary cutter no more unless I have to. I'm like, Lila's better at the cutting. She's much neater at it than me. I'm impatient is mostly what the problem is. Alright, let's do a little eyeliner across the upper lash line. I'm doing the Skeeto gel eyeliner in black. I'm just gonna run this on the upper lash line and kind of smoke it out a little. Nothing too exciting. Clean the fallout. Finish my face, way back for lower lash line and finishing touches. Okay, face is done. I've contoured and concealed, foundation, all that. I love you, coffee. For foundation, oh shit. The lid went on it. For foundation, I just used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus stick. Born to Glow concealer from NYX under the eyes. Set everything down with Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. And here we are. Oh, and I've contoured with this. I'm working through this product. This is from Sephora Colorful. It was when they came out with like a whole bunch of new blushes. And they have this beautiful taupe shade, which is called Tranquil. Yeah, this is their contour. I don't think they sell this anymore. It's like just the perfect taupe. And you can find dupes, obviously. Like, I just bought this one because it was actually cheaper than buying like the Kat Von D one in that shade or whatever. Or not Kat Von D. The KVD one is similar tone, which I do actually have now in the cream formula. Anyway, I was just looking for like different options in this type of range. And you know, it's basically NYX Blush and Taupe, which I love that it's still kicking. I still have like my original NYX Blush and Taupe. I need to whip that bitch back out and use her some more. Okay, let's move on to the lower lash line. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this the Naked Cherry little brush just because I got it in front of me. And we're gonna take a little bit of, take a little Bybel and start running that along the lower lash line. And just kind of blowing it out. I'm gonna flip the brush over, use the other side here, blend it. A little bit of Bowie on the outer part. That just, yeah, that's Bowie spelt weird. It's not Bowie, Boy. Take just a little bit of Bybel on the tip of this. Blow it out just a little bit. Yeah, I guess we can take a little bit of Jode right here on the center. Tie her in. And a little bit of Libra. I'm gonna take a little more Bybel. It's on the fluffy part of this. Blending here. Let's try and build it up some more. Let's do an inner corner highlight real quick. I'm gonna take a little bit of Bowie. No, Bully. The light was reflecting weird on it. I actually have a friend named Bully. Isn't that weird? Pop that right here. It's his nickname. Let's do a little mascara real quick. I think I'm gonna use the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift today. Yesterday though was all about little victories. Eating a full meal, not feeling sick or anything afterwards, just feeling not hungry. It was such a good feeling, and overcoming my fear of the sewing machine. Anyway, my boss came over and he's like, look, you can put your fingers all the way up here. It's not gonna get you. It's okay. Oh, okay. It's like, you really got to not be paying attention to sew your finger. He's like, you're fine. But I was really proud of myself for getting that curved stitch going around the curve of the masks. And like, I think I did 2 tries. And then I was like, dead on good. I think I ripped the seam out a couple of times just because it wasn't so much that, it's more about lining up where I needed to be in the thing and looking at the line that I need to follow and getting the curve at the same time. So I was just using a seam ripper, pull it back out, do it again. Because we just cut up like some scrap masks just to practice on. I mean, one little stitch was kind of wonky and he was like, that doesn't matter. Look, you flip it inside outwards. You don't see that and it doesn't make a difference because it's just going a little bit. He's like, that's totally fine. Seems to like, but this one stitch is weird. And the sewing machine I'm using is no spring chicken. She's problematic. She's old. Like, it was white at one point. It's yellow now. It only does 2 stitches, 2 types of stitches, even though it has like a list of stitches it should be able to do. There's only like 4 little markers you got to go by at the bottom. Don't even ask me how you change out that bobbin in it. It's like hidden in a little chamber that's like really strange compared to the other sewing machine. I'm like, what in the hell? I feel like I'm playing with a goddamn bop it over here. Like, twist it, flip it, push the pedal, do the there's so many little things. It's gonna take a lot of getting used to, just remembering all the little steps. But I'm like weirdly proud of myself. That's the first time in my entire life I've turned on a sewing machine, sewed anything through a sewing machine. I did not take home ec, you know, just wasn't a thing for me. Even though my grandmother sewed very well, could make dresses, outfits, she used to make my clothes when I was little. I just never learned. My mom never learned. As funny as my mom didn't want me to take home ec because she didn't want to have to help me sew because she's like, I'm not gonna be able to help you do this. I don't know how to do it. I'm like, but they'll teach me. It didn't even occur to me that I could learn to do it and teach you, Mom. And at that point, my grandmother had dementia. She could tell you what to do, but it might not be the right order, kind of thing. Like, we had some fun cooking adventures with my grandmother after she had dementia, because she never heard a recipe down, and she had always amazing recipes, just like her home pudding, like, was just phenomenal. I would tuck her in every night. That was like our thing. And I would put her to bed. You know, well, me and Mom both put her to bed, but I would always go sit with her before she fell asleep, and I would, you know, cover her up or whatever, and I would just tell her about my day at school or something, or, you know, what I did in class. She loved that. And I was just sitting there, she was, you're growing up to be such a pretty little whore. Thanks, Grandma. I try. These are just the things, you know. She had a fixation on sex workers, let's put it that way. And I don't know why she had that fixation, but she was convinced at the height of her like dementia before it was medicated that my dad was running a, I can't think of what the PC word for that would be. A brothel thing out of the back of the house. I don't know where she got these like ideas like that. I'm like, Grandma, what did you do in your youth that this is like resurfacing now? Like, what is going on? And you just kind of had to like laugh at it because it was kind of depressing, you know, but she was doing better. It was just kind of funny when she would say something like that. I'm going to put on my highlighter. I'm going to do NYX Duochromatic in Lavender Steel. It's kind of a purpley. I think it'll look cool with this. Blush, I'm doing Milani Tea Rose. Okay, lips. I want to use Fenty. I got some Fenty Mademoiselle lippies. This is, oh Lord, that's so tiny. I can't see it. Spanked. I'm gonna use Spanked. Let me get something to line my lips with. Okay, lip liner. I'm gonna use Los Angeles from NYX in the suede liners. Actually, I haven't used this lipstick yet. I'm excited. I've used it like once blotted on. So let's see what she looks like. Oh, that's a lot more vibrant than I thought. That's not mauve. I don't know why I was thinking that was more mauve-y color. That's not gonna work for today. Let me see what my other one is. I think I got Griselda. Yeah, Griselda. Let's try that one. Do we like it with today's look though? I like it. It's just not for today. It's just too I don't know, too much with the eyes maybe. I don't. I was just in the mood for more of a grayish color. Beautiful shades, just not for today. I think we're gonna do Sanctuary from KVD. Yeah, that's the color I was looking for. Sanctuary is one of my favorite colors. Alright, and here is the look complete with some setting spray to finish her off. I think it came out pretty nice. It's soft, it's wearable, and just something nice to wear to work. Anyway, yeah, this is the look done. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, having a cup of coffee with me, spending some time and just hanging out, talking while I get ready for work. And yeah, like I said, I don't know what the future will bring for content at the moment. We do have some more home series videos in the pipeline coming at you, and some makeup tutorials, and maybe a review or two. I'm gonna try to get some work done this weekend. I may scale back to 2 videos a week for just a little while, just to kind of give myself a little breathing room. And in the meantime, you can always check out my blog. I have lots and lots and lots of reviews over there, as well as some pictorials, kind of talk through tutorials typed out that you can just read and look at pictures. And yeah, that is linked in the description box down below. Yeah, that is all for today. I will see you guys in the next one. Stay spooky and stay safe. Bye now.